Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another Relationship Friday. I am your host, KD Bow, and in the studio with me, the amazing one herself, licensed therapist and life coach, Robin May. Hey.
Katie, that was so official and professional.
You're good. I'm glad you're back, first of all.
I am happy to be back. I missed you.
I miss you too, Robin. You doing good, though?
I am 100% better.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So today we're talking about 5 reasons why couples might be frustrated in their marriage.
Katie, when I tell you I know when I have gathered some information that can impact couples, because when I'm working with couples in marriage therapy and the same issue keeps showing up with different couples, I know I'm onto something.
Okay.
So here are 5 reasons that couples may be frustrated in their marriage. Now, this is a hard one, Katie. Now, you know how I am as a therapist.
Okay.
I am serious about people looking internally. So this is not about you pointing the finger at your spouse. I want you to look at you. So, Katie, here we go. Reason number 1, you may be feeling frustrated, Katie, because you are trying to be what you think your spouse needs and not what they are saying that they need. So when we get married, we assume we know what it means to be a good wife, what it means to be a good husband, but we don't take the time often to ask our spouse, what is it that you really need? We just assume and we try to do what we think a good wife does or a good husband does.
Maybe we do ask, but we just don't believe what they say.
If I could throw something at you,
You
Katie, that's huge because we take what they're saying and we shift it and make it what we want it to be.
Right.
So that's huge. So you have to take time, Katie, and ask your spouse, what do you really need in a marriage? What's important to you? One of the strategies I have couples do is I sit them down and I say, I want you to write the 3 things that are important to you. I want you to write the 3 things that are important to you. And let's talk about how we're missing the mark.
Wow.
So number 1, you're trying to be what you think your spouse needs and not what your spouse needs. Number 2, what you expected in your marriage is not your reality.
Okay.
Don't just say, okay, Katie, I need you to hear me.
I'm trying to get it. Like, what you mean?
Listen to me. You have marriage expectations, but your reality isn't matching. There's a huge void.
Okay.
And when there's a void, guess what fills up the void? Frustration, anger, disappointment. Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
I went to a popular fast food restaurant recently, and I had my girls in the car, and I said, I would like some ice cream. My girls were so excited, and the person said, oh, we don't have any ice cream, but we can give you some lemonade. I didn't go there to get lemonade.
right.
I wanted ice cream.
Right.
So when you get married and you had all these expectations,
Got you.
but you're not getting what you expected, it creates frustration.
Okay.
And let me tell you really quick, there are 3 types of expectations that are really a challenge. Unmet expectations, unexpressed expectations, and unrealistic expectations, okay? You and your spouse have not created a conflict strategy. So you're frustrated because most of the time, I want y'all to think about the issues you and your spouse have. It's normally the same issue over and over
Finding
and
a way
over
to come
again.
back, right.
But you haven't created a strategy to deal with that conflict, so you're frustrated. Number 4, and this is the one I get pushback on, you and your spouse are living on what I call isolation island. So look, you and your spouse over there in y'all's fancy house arguing about stuff, dealing with stuff, and you think you're the only ones dealing with it.
That's right.
And if you're not engaged with other couples who can tell you, no, listen, I dealt with that same thing, you're frustrated. And here's the last one, the 5th reason you may be frustrated in your marriage. And this is one my husband and I had to realize. You haven't revisited the terms of your agreement. So in other words, ooh, Katie, that face gave you
I'm
something
just
there.
saying, what you mean?
So look, the same strategies or the same things that were important to Lee and I at year 2 are not the same things that are important to us at year 14.
That's good.
But if we're still trying to build our marriage off of what we said at year 2, that's not sufficient at year 14. So if you and your spouse haven't sat down to say, look, this is the new terms of this is what makes me happy. This is what makes you happy. This is what I need. This is what you need. This is what we did when we didn't have kids. Now this is what we do when we do have kids. You have to revisit the terms of your agreement.
That's good.
So those are the 5 reasons. Now I want you and your spouse to sit down, look at these 5 reasons, go to IBelieveInMarriage.com. There's a checklist for you. Look at these 5 reasons and see which one matches your situation.
All right, take this and share it with somebody that you know really needs to see it, and make a comment below. And there you go. It's your Relationship Friday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Relationship Friday. I am KD Bow, and she's back in the studio. Bo Derek is here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not. Delete. Delete. Delete, because we're not doing it. I'm so happy to be back. I missed you.
Yes. So,
You gonna help him with that? Okay, go ahead. I'm so happy to be back, Katie. I missed y'all.
I miss you. You can't say miss me. What's wrong with that? Is it too personal?
I am so happy to be back. I miss my Katie.
You missed. Oh, that's too personal.
Oh, hell. Okay, here we go. Katie, I'm happy to be back. I missed you.
I missed you too.
Yeah. Yeah, stay.
Okay. This is it. This is the last one.